How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Poolside Cigar Reviews with Kirk. Today we're doing kind of a special morning edition. It's not even 6 o'clock yet here, and I've got my coffee, I've got a cigar, I've got the Kindle. I've got some stuff going on this weekend, so I thought I'd go ahead and film a review now. So today, I'm going to be smoking a Gloria Cubana Natural Churchill. This is a 7x50 Dominican stick. It's got Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers, then an Ecuadorian Sumatra wrapper. At least that's what I gathered online. Sometimes I don't always trust what I read, but it's probably reliable enough. Decent looking cigar. Not beautiful by any stretch, but definitely has that grocery bag kind of look to it. The cap looks sturdy enough, not peeling up anywhere. Not bad. I bought this at Jerry's Cigars in Tucson. Bought a box of 10 of these months ago, and I think I've only smoked one or two, so I'm still sitting on a bunch. So we'll see how this one goes. Don't have my Cigar cutters today. They're out in the car. I didn't want to run out there, so I got my Craftsman's Bench backup cutters, and these are just fine. It's got the double guillotine. That's really what you want. The nice thing about Cigar is they're a little more solid. These Craftsman Bench ones are fine. They're sharp enough, but they have a little bit of give to them, and the blades do start to go dull. Not quickly, but faster than a Cigar would, I think, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and get this cigar lit. Get the morning started. You'll see the sunrise, not behind me because my back faces the west, but you'll see it get lighter anyway, and we'll probably hear a lot of birds chirping if you can't hear them already. First light. Woody, definitely medium at most. Not a big flavor blast. A little bit, I don't know if I trust my palate yet because I just woke up. I just started drinking coffee. You get kind of that morning taste in your mouth. I'll give it one more try, and if I can't pin it down, I don't trust it, I'll just move on. It's really just kind of a papery tobacco. All right, not bad by any stretch. So we'll dig into this and see how we move along. So, all right, guys, I'll keep trucking and be back in a minute. See you in a minute. As you can see, the sun is rising, so we got that going for us today. This cigar is fairly mild in flavor. It's burning well. I'm about 40 minutes in, and putting off an okay amount of smoke, but burning very nicely. I put this down for a couple minutes, went in the house, refilled my coffee, put on some shoes because it was a little chilly on my toes. But flavor-wise, not a whole lot going on here. Just some fairly plain, straightforward tobacco, pretty mild, a little bit cedary. Just not really a whole lot to talk about. So far, this is probably a pretty good golfing stick. I didn't pay a lot for these. I think I bought my 10-pack for somewhere in the $30 range. They were in the 40% off cabinet. So I don't know if these have aged out. They're probably pretty old. But I mean, they've been taken care of. They were well humidified in the store. they've been sitting in my humidor for I don't know how long, probably 6 months at least. But so it's definitely a good condition to smoke, and it's burning well. And it's just not a super exciting stick, but nothing wrong with it. So I will check back in with you when I get closer to the end, probably, and let you know my final thoughts on this. But so far, a decent morning stick. You know, pretty light though. It's kind of barely standing up to my coffee. So if you really like mild cigars, this might be something for you. Especially, it's more of a budget stick. So, all right, stick around. I'll be back in a flash. So I'm about an hour in now. No changes. Just a pretty plain, fairly mild, kind of a boring stick, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. This would be a good cigar for if you just want to sit outside and read a book and drink a cup of coffee and not think about it. This is a fine cigar. If you're going to go golfing, it's a fine cigar. Burns great, very well constructed. I was doing some pool cleaning and kind of banging this around, and I went inside a few times, set it down. Burns great, so for like a golfing stick, even a yard gar, you can call it that if you want. Just if you want something that you're not gonna have to baby. I haven't had to touch this up at all. Burns just fantastic. Puts off enough smoke, not so much that it would be annoying. So it has some things going for it, but for a review, it's just not a terribly exciting cigar for a review. And my wife and daughter are getting ready. They woke up and they're getting ready to go for a walk, and I kind of want to go too. So I thought I would just wrap this up on the video. Like I said, about an hour in, you could probably get, I don't know, an hour and 20 minutes out of this. Hour and 15 for sure. So decent stick. For me, I paid $3 for it. I think they retail for about $6. You could probably find them online for a lot cheaper. I think this is the old series. I think they've changed their band since these ones were manufactured. But, decent enough for what it is. So, always got to take it in stride. For what this is, it delivered. So I'll go ahead and leave you with that. Sun's coming up. It's a beautiful day. So as always, I'll leave you with my advice to keep your feet in the pool, a drink in your hand, and a cigar in your mouth. Have a great week, everybody. One final note that I forgot to mention. I put up some pictures of the grapefruit blossoms. If you've never smelled citrus blossom, if you get the opportunity to go anywhere where they're growing citrus, check it out, because it just smells fantastic. We've had that grapefruit tree for about 6 years now, and every year, the citrus blossoms smell so good. They don't last all that long. They're beautiful. You get a couple weeks of bloom, and then most of the blossoms fall off, and the other ones, will set to fruit. But, but when they're blooming, they smell heavenly. Every now and then I'll just get like the breeze will change, and I'll just get a waft of citrus, and it smells so good. And if you get close and really smell it, oh man, is that amazing. It's really just a heavenly smell. And we're just starting to get blossoms on our pomegranate tree too. Those aren't really fragrant, but they're very pretty. So anyway, just wanted to share that with you, that if you ever get the chance to smell a citrus blossom, don't pass it up, because they're awesome. So anyway, thanks again for stopping by, guys. Hit that like and subscribe button. I do appreciate it. Take care.